This just in, Governor of Oklahoma grants clemency to Julius Jones, the murderer of Paul Howell. And while I'm upset, I'm torn. He was scheduled for execution at 4 p.m. today, Central Standard Time, and for by lethal injection. And even though I'm never comfortable with necessarily someone dying that can be prevented, I did think with his behavior that it was probably warranted in this case. However, Governor Stitt has bowed to the media pressure and granted him clemency. However, he has commuted his sentence to life without the possibility of parole. So I think, he threw out part of the activist parole and pardon and parole board's recommendation, which was to basically commute his sentence and then give him life with the possibility of parole, and then he would be out on the street again, his very first parole hearing, going before that same board. But now I think perhaps the governor went with the middle ground, commuting his death sentence, but keeping him in prison for the rest of his natural life. I don't know if this guy can be rehabilitated. I doubt it. I think prison should be reserved for those that can be rehabilitated, and that should be the goal. So I'm torn on this decision, but I'm glad for the people of Oklahoma and for the Howell family that hopefully this is over. They will never have to see this man again. And as we sit here, I am absolutely positive that this media storm will continue, and they will continue this fight to try to get him out of prison somehow. I don't think this is over by a long shot. I really think the celebrities and the PR machine driving this will probably try to get him out of prison at some point, somehow, some way. But at least we know, at least for the next few years, he's not going to be going anywhere. And if rightness takes over, then he should be in prison for the rest of his natural born life. So at least he's off the street, won't be on the street anymore. But that's the update. I'm torn about it. I'm not devastated, but I'm not entirely happy. But I'm not the Howell family. And Rachel, if you're listening, Megan, I love you. And I'm so sorry for what happened to your brother and your father. And I'm sorry that the kind of justice that was needed in this case was not served. Because the man that did it is this man, Julius Jones. He's a murderer. And my heart goes out to the Howell family. I love you. And I hope this nightmare can finally be put to rest. I hope. And with that being said, until next time, keep on crying.